First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies meant to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So, to begin this reading, I am going to start with two chakra cards. Alright, since this one didn't want to come up, it's the heart chakra affirmation. I welcome love with an open heart. Alright, so you could be born in May, or you could be born in March. Sacral chakra, I am living a pleasurable life. I already feel the energy right now. Somebody could be, I am at home in my own body. So somebody is like, you're working on being more comfortable with yourself. You're working on being more comfortable in your body. That's really good. That's a really good space for you to be in. So somebody definitely could be born in May and June, in January, February, or March. Alright, Holy Spirit, any messages about this root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra? Alright, so somebody is doing a lot of hard work, to make your life, reflect all the work that you've been doing. Somebody has definitely been in solitude. You're focused on remaining authentic. You're focused on remaining optimistic, and that is a really good space for you to be in, okay? It's heavy fire energy, so you definitely can be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius that I'm talking to. But at this time, you're really working on standing in your personal power, okay? There is some messy type of energies, like you definitely have reached a breaking point when it came to individuals that, pretty much try to play in your face or play with your intelligence and things of that nature. Clarify this 5 of Wands, Holy Spirit. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups, it's about expression. You're making sure that no one is talking to you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And you're definitely releasing a lot of emotional blockages that you could have had in the past. And it's through all this work that you're doing. Okay? You're definitely doing a lot of soul searching, and that's definitely putting you in the right position. With this Temperance and Judgment card, you have a lot of forward momentum. And there's also a lot of forward momentum when it comes to judgment being casted upon a certain situation, okay? So this situation could be regarding a Virgo or regarding a Sagittarius, but you have definitely gone through a rebirth. You've released a lot of self-doubt that you had. That's pretty much what could have been holding you back at one point in time, because it kind of affected, like, your healing, okay? When it comes to, there is 2 individuals in your energy that are not focused on their healing at this time. With this Page of Swords, it's like somebody is curious. It's like they were curious to see how you would respond when faced with adversity. So they chose to be pretty much negative or pessimistic and did some really messed up things towards you in order just to see, like, how you would react to it. It's like someone was finding, like, pleasure in making you feel some type of way. It's a very weird type of energy. Yeah, and it's like you took this opportunity to really stand in your power, okay? You took this opportunity to set boundaries, maintain these healthy boundaries, okay? You definitely have completed out of some type of toxic cycle when it came to somebody that kept just trying to play in your face, okay? Your happiness is here. Okay, your light is definitely shining super, super bright, and you're very successful, and you're looking forward to all the success that is coming your way. Clarify the Sun, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and it's like you're getting a lot of messages and signs and synchronicities, okay? And it's helping you to release a lot of fears that you may have had, especially when it came to moving forward, okay? These, how was it? Yeah, it was right here. So you see how the foxes are looking at the sun? It's like your fear is definitely being casted out, okay? And it's being casted out due to this happiness, okay? You definitely can see the light shining above the horizon, okay? And also when it comes to love, you're definitely looking towards, a love situation, a bond, some type of union to happen. And, you're really you have your sights set on individuals that are consistent, individuals that have a good routine, individuals that are focused on their healing, individuals that have self-control, and also people that are courageous, okay, because you dealt with individuals that pretty much didn't live in their truth. You know, they weren't really clear with like what they were doing. They left things very confusing. And you realize when it comes to connections, friendships, romantic relationships, like you're not gonna deal with anyone that can't even live in their truth. You know, that's the basics of the basics. You being yourself, you living your truth, you know? And that's a really good space for you to be in, because now you're in the energy of having these harmonious relationships. You're also in the energy of receiving a lot. There's a lot of individuals that do want to share things with you, but it seems as though they are excluded at this time. Clarify? Yeah, like somebody is feeling excluded at this time, and they definitely want to work with you, but it seems as though, you know, you block your energy off from them, so they're definitely feeling some type of way. And it's because you're victorious. You know, somebody definitely tried to kick you when you were down, you know, and you definitely walked away from them. And it's like now they're feeling very stagnant. And, you know, somebody's just going through some heavy karma because they're learning the lesson, you know, and it's because you're certain of your path. Like somebody definitely wanted you to doubt like where you were going. Yeah, and it's like you're so focused on your goals at this time. There's definitely someone that is wanting some type of romantic connection with you, okay? So you definitely have been identified as the Empress in the situation. If I'm talking to Divine Masculine, you've definitely been identified as this King of Pentacles. So there definitely is a masculine energy, and also flip and switch, you know, the roles to how it pertains to you, okay? But either way, Divine Masculine is definitely focused, and they're, you know, doing a lot of work to come towards, this Empress, because they're viewing them in a very romantical, type of way, okay? And, you know, somebody sees your horizons expanding, and it's the thing, like, you also see your horizons expanding, and it's because you're no longer doubting yourself. You're no longer doubting your gifts, okay? So definitely expect to get some feedback about this situation. Yeah, like it was very necessary for you to take this stance of solitude, because it allowed you the opportunity to find a lot of closure, and then it's like the Most High gave you this closure that you pretty much needed, and now you're not afraid to walk away from whatever doesn't serve like your highest good, your highest purpose, okay? Clarify this for us, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and it's because you're manifesting. It's like you are in a heavy manifestation period at this time, especially because you made a lot of necessary endings that you did need to make. You know, you walked away from things that were like you had individuals in your energy that wanted to block you mentally. Okay, they wanted to create a lot of endings for you, and in actuality, you know, you releasing all these mental blocks, because these two cards basically represent your ending. It's depth to these mental blocks. Okay, and now you're ready for this new beginning, and it's heavily relying on your intuition. Okay, clarify this to us, Holy Spirit. Also there's heavy sword energy, so it's a lot of air energy, so definitely could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius that I'm talking to. Or it could have been one of those signs that were definitely trying to hold you back in some type of way. You have gained a lot of self-love, okay? And you definitely become more mature after dealing with this situation. You definitely are learning how to prioritize yourself, and that's also helping you to remain grounded. Yeah, and it's like someone's exhausted. You know, you're very exhausted from constantly having to forgive individuals. You're constantly having to move on from different conflicts that, you know, people may bring your way. And, you know, you're realizing that, you know, misery loves company, and some individuals just don't want to see somebody win because they feel like shit. And it's like you achieving balance is definitely helping you to heal your energy, okay? It's helping you to heal a lot of the hurts and the pains that could have happened to you in the past, okay? Yeah, so right now you are in a fertile waiting period, okay? And with this fertile waiting period, it's like you're doing the work, you're still moving, you're still, you know, grooving. You're doing what you got to do pretty much to help you to move forward, okay? I am going to pull some angel messages for you. Angel messages, Holy Spirit. Alright, so be kind to your mind, okay? This card is pretty much saying, like, if you have any intrusive thoughts or any memories that may pop up to make you have feelings that, like, you're not really, you don't really like it. You know, certain things that you just don't want to think about. But now you're being called to face those things, okay? Face those feelings, okay? And to also be kind to yourself, okay? Because you're healing, okay? Your body is healing, your mind is healing, your brain is healing, okay? And even your feelings are healing, okay? Because you definitely had times where your feelings was hurt. There's no one better to be than myself. And you're realizing that every day. You're realizing that, you want to be you. You love being you. And these positive thoughts are definitely what's helping to push you further into your journey. And that's a really good space for you to be in. Okay? Yeah, with this King of Wands, you're definitely protected over your energy at this time. You definitely could be having visions, or you're having dreams or something like that. That's definitely giving you a lot of clarity when it comes to some type of situation. Okay, in this situation, you had to heavily defend yourself, and then it also puts you in a space of self-reflecting a whole lot. Okay, so definitely anticipate being viewed as a star. Okay, because you might be going out into public and you might be feeling a little weird because you're like, why are these people looking at me? Is there something on my face? Is there something? No, it's because your light is emanating off of you. Your energy is very pure. It's very potent at this time. So you definitely are in the spotlight. All right, so get used to that. Okay, and also anticipate a lot of positivity coming towards you, as to where individuals are not going to be so defensive when it comes to you being around. I'm talking to someone that was definitely, you're judged a lot, and now it's like you're in this light energy, as to where the sun is really shining on you, and you're starting to see the positives of everything. Like, expect things to just work out for you, honestly. Like, you're definitely going to be having times where it's like you're worrying about something, and then you leave the house, and then you realize, like, oh my gosh, like, things are just happening like in the way they're supposed to. You pretty much got to get used to getting what you want, okay? Because everything is going to work out in divine time. And let me tell you, the Most High is definitely working on your behalf for you to receive the justice, because this justice is you being a leader. This justice is you standing up as a leader and really loving yourself wholly and completely, and really finding beauty in your flaws, okay? Because there is. You also have a lot of wisdom, okay? And, going through the things you went through, like, it definitely left you with a lot of wisdom, all right? Somebody definitely celebrate to be, I said celebrate, so expect to be celebrating soon, okay? You are going to be celebrating some type of transition, okay? You're transitioning from one part of your life to the next, and it's going to give you a lot of new ideas, especially when it comes to romance, okay? Somebody has definitely had a tumultuous past when it came to romantic relationships. You could have a lot of trauma, like, surrounding that, but you still, kept your heart open, right? And you keep your heart open has definitely led for you to have this divine love connection coming your way. Okay, so that's definitely really good. That is water energy, so definitely Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that I could be talking to or about. Okay, you can have those signs anywhere in your chart. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune, it's fated for these things to happen the way that they are. Okay, it is fated for you to have this twin flame, high level soulmate connection, because it's a part of your legacy. So definitely work on releasing any anxieties and fears that could be surrounding this love coming in. Continue to nurture yourself, love yourself, because you are the fulfillment, you are the blessing, and you are going to start to receive a lot of these blessings coming into you. Okay, we got 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Okay, so you could also be seeing 1010, and that's also a number that represents alignment, okay? Because you are definitely in alignment. There definitely could be a Taurus or a Capricorn that is in devil energy at this time. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, your intuition's definitely telling you, okay? Somebody definitely thought that they were a player. They thought that they could just get away with a lot of the shit that they were doing in the background, okay? And justice is definitely being had, because someone is definitely salty, because they see you enjoying your journey. They see you enjoying your life, okay? And it's because you're on a fresh start. It's like you took pure action towards taking this fresh start. You put pure action towards loving yourself completely, and you didn't shy away from doing that, and your intuition is definitely telling you that, and you're getting more and more confirmations every single day. Holy Spirit, angel messages, closing messages. Trust in yourself. I am powerful and loved. And these are things that, you are learning more and more each day. Okay? Somebody also needs to work on grounding their energy at this time. Somebody is definitely trying to play in your energy. I can't make it up. So you can practice chakra healing to help you to really push, these energies out all the way. Because it seems as though they're trying to hang on for dear life, but it's nothing that they can do because you are peaceful and one with the earth. You are very grounded. You are extremely grounded. So continue to focus on remaining grounded, okay? This is your message to know that your wish is definitely coming true, okay? You have a lot of wish fulfillment coming your way. You have a lot of celebration coming your way. And it's because you remain down to earth, okay? You had individuals that were trying to attack you, and, you just made sure you kept yourself educated. You kept yourself outside of the status quo, and that definitely helped you, okay? Aries is definitely significant in this message, so definitely could be an Aries that I'm talking to, or you could have the qualities of a high vibrational Aries, which is being bold, being ambitious, and being unafraid of conflict while also remaining honest, honest with yourself, and then also honest with others, okay? Closing messages, Holy Spirit. Yeah, there's somebody in your energy. They have very unrealistic goals. They're living an unhealthy lifestyle, and they're really trying to play upon your energy in some type of way. This individual is very disloyal, okay? And now they're feeling frustrated. They're feeling frustrated because they can see a rapid change in your fulfillment, okay? And then also, like, they see all the possibilities that you have in your life, and you also can see those things as well, okay? And these are things that you should be looking towards, okay? No longer thinking about what other individuals are doing, because at the end of the day, they gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? The more that you elevate, there are individuals that are going to try to hold you back. But at the same time, it's like, continue to focus on your forward momentum, okay? Always keep yourself protected. Make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded. Make sure that you're praying. And the more that you do that, the more that the world will open up for you, okay? There's definitely a lot of good things coming in for you. You're definitely moving in the right direction. So be prepared to be excited, because you definitely have a lot of good things coming your way. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.